This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching's 66th show.
That's a lot of six. Oh, order 66? No!
Oh. How do we stop that? 66 and a half?
We don't stop it.
We don't. We just let it go.
Done.
Got it.
Happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Speaking of galaxy far, far away, Galaxy's Edge opened.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I've been watching a bunch of YouTube of it.
Oh my gosh, everything. And you know what? I heard Disneyland has been not packed at all. Like, nobody went. They're like, oh, everybody's going to be there. It's going to be crowded. I'm not going.
Yep, so it's like echoing.
And
Even
so,
the perfect time to go.
Guess what's going to happen? Everybody's going to go.
Yeah, everyone's going to start going. There's going to be no in between. It's going to be like packed or empty.
Yeah. A teacher, J.M. Strauss, said that he just walked right on to Indiana Jones.
Holy cow!
I know, you don't
Galaxy's
do
Edge,
that.
right?
I've only seen that once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
That's a fun ride.
it is a fun ride.
I love that ride.
That'll joggle you, like, it'll throw you all over the place.
Do you remember that time that, we sing on the ride too?
We do
Blue.
that high-pitched screaming part.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
time. Oh yeah, and I like raise my arms. I'm crazy.
Yeah, we do it.
I love it.
We do it.
Yeah.
Yes! We need to go to Disneyland together.
Our buddy, friend of ours, started doing it when we all had passes together, and then it just kind of caught on, like, because we heard him do it.
Yeah.
And then Crackhead Blue and I are like, dude, that's hilarious. We just got to start doing that every time now.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Always for it.
Last week, or the week right after Thanksgiving, Beth is always at Disneyland. We need to make it happen.
Dude, that's true, but now everybody knows, and I'm going to have the paparazzi are going to be
Man,
there,
just let the cat
and...
out of the bag.
Dang it.
Whoops.
Man.
Uh-oh. Well,
Good job.
Never will I have peace again. I'll have to wear a disguise.
yeah, and, if you're going to have Beth sign autographs, be sure to make it in a Disney book.
Yes, that's right.
That way she feels like she's part of the cast, at least
That's
there.
right.
Nice.
Exactly. But I'm excited for the Star Wars opening. I've heard all these great stuff about just the immersion alone.
Yeah, there's like Twitter, the Disney Twitter posted a video of all the people and their reactions, and I was crying in the car watching it because everybody was so happy.
They were.
I was just like, this is so great.
Yeah. We watched a video of this guy who walked in for the first time, and like him and his buddy were like, dude, we've dreamt of this moment for 30 years. Like,
right? Exactly.
because they're probably older, like around our age, so they're way into it. And just when they showed him walking onto the Millennium Falcon to go on that Smuggler's Run or whatever, and I looked at Crackhead Blue, I go, I'm definitely gonna cry when we go on that. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna walk through the Millennium Falcon and I'm gonna be crying, like, not upset, but just happy tears. Like, oh my god,
happy
I'm really
tears
in this place. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, what's even better, you get to control it.
I know.
Yeah, you have like a job.
Yeah. I'm excited
and
for
I'm
this.
probably gonna pay extra. I know Blue will maybe not be okay with it, but I gotta build my lightsaber in that thing and do that experience. I have to.
Do it.
I have to.
You know what though? I found out about that experience.
Yeah.
They do not barter there, so that means no annual pass discount.
That's fine.
Did you actually think that they would give
come on.
you that?
You're
Not on that, man.
You're basically buying a Force Effects lightsaber, but you're getting the experience of like putting it together.
Yeah.
So it'd be like if you bought it outside of the park.
Oh, wow.
But you're getting to go through that cool experience. Like, I want one, and I would totally pay for Blue and I to do it at the same time.
Okay, so I am listening to YouTube music in the background, and there's an ad for Galaxy's Edge just popped up, and I was alerted by this like totally rockin' Force theme remix, and I was like, ooh, I hear Star Wars, and I don't remember. I just got distracted by the music. I mean, it was just very apt for the moment.
I don't even hear it.
That's because it's inside my headphones only.
Oh, wow. You're really good at this game. Yeah.
I have 3 jobs, Blue. She says we need second jobs. I have 3, and I still can't afford to do all this stuff that I want to do.
Yeah.
So DJ needs to start paying me for this one.
Oh, wait. We get paid for this podcast?
No, yeah, I wish.
No!
Wait a minute.
I
didn't get that in my contract.
I know, right? Yeah.
Wait, did you sign a contract?
Yeah,
or a step ahead
I
of
got
me?
a contract.
Oh, dear.
You're gonna take off Mondays. You're doing Mondays.
I had an agent and everything and looked over a contract. I didn't know we were getting paid.
Yeah, no,
Well,
yeah,
I said he needs to start paying.
I mean, eventually, we don't have enough Patreon subscribers yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
See, that was a subtle segue.
Exactly. Once we do, like, certain things will help. Like, movies, going to movies and streaming them are not free. So,
That's true.
It's just, and I myself only have one job, including this one, or not including this one.
Right.
And this one I don't get paid for either.
Okay, so none of us get paid for this.
Yeah, no.
We are all volunteers.
Pretty much. We just do it for the love of movies and talking. Cause I like
Moving
to
pictures
Moving
and
pictures.
talkies.
Talkies.
And talking
Yeah.
pictures.
There it is.
Yeah. And we like
Because
our
I
animals
don't like
too.
movies.
Yeah, there are new dogs downstairs, and they're barking downstairs, and Miko's like, "Hey, I want to join in the fight."
Miko's having none of it.
Yeah, none of it. So it's a good thing she understands hand signals these days, because Penny's in the background. You don't hear her, but she is signing away, going, "Get on that bed right now." Yeah.
Blue says that was a super cute bark.
Yeah, she does have a cute bark, I have to admit. Some dogs don't. Other dogs do, but I'm glad her.
It reminds
bark
me
is
of that
pretty
that little Shih Tzu that we found and rescued.
cute. Oh, I'm glad you rescued that one too.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Thank you
She
for
was-
your service.
She was cute.
So, other parts of the show, I'm DJ, and sitting way up north, far up north.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, there you are.
That's Beth.
That's Beth. And also we've got joining us,
Just Joe.
Just Joe.
Or Joe.
Or Joe.
Oh, look, he's turned to the dark side. He just referred to himself as a
Third
DJ
person.
nickname.
Yeah,
I
know
love it. Hey, I'm good with this.
Well,
honestly.
Just Joe for whatever.
Yeah.
The foreseeable
How-
future.
Yeah. How's everybody's
Whatever people
week?
want to call me. Our week was okay.
Yeah.
Work.
I found myself oddly on the set of the Mayans MC show.
Oh,
really?
this
Where?
weekend.
See Checho.
Yes. So, which was interesting. I'm not allowed to talk too much about it
At all, probably.
at all, or especially about whatever is going on with Big Checho and all that stuff.
Right.
Not allowed, other than he's a great tattoo artist,
Hey, Checho!
Right, yeah. And he's not tattooing anything, which is...
Did you sign an NDA?
No, I did not, but out
Then
of
you
respect...
can talk away, my man.
I know, but, out
I'm
of...
just joking. I'm joking.
Right. So, but I did meet. I kind of didn't meet, but I saw and had food next to
In the near vicinity of...
Edward James Olmos.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Nailed it.
I didn't know he was a vegetarian, which was kind of cool. And then one of the other actors, Joseph Raymond Lucero.
Nice.
Super nice guy. I actually met him. He actually sought out Checho to say hi to him, which is kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
And I don't know if it's like giving anything away, but he was like, I can't eat the garbage that these people were feeding me, so I had to ask for something else because, man, tomorrow. I mean, I got to work out because tomorrow I have to go shirtless.
Oh.
I'm like, oh,
Man, I hate it when that happens.
first world problems.
Right?
I'll eat a Twinkie and go shirtless tomorrow. What are you talking about? No, I won't. I probably won't. I mean, I could. I don't have any.
You don't have any fears of that, but
No, I have no dignity either. So that's.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh, I'm glad you let me do it.
Just Joe doesn't go shirtless in public very often.
No,
me either.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm very rarely shirtless in public.
It's probably,
Very rarely.
You could get arrested, I think.
Yeah, which is stupid. Double
Really,
standard.
absolutely dumb. I agree.
But I mean, whatever. It's not like if tomorrow the law was struck down or whatever.
Right.
It's not like it'd just be tits to the wind.
Tits to the wind. Title of the show.
Tits to the wind.
Oh gosh. Why? People are going to be looking at our titles and going, "What is this show really about?" And is this person
magical things?
Is this person allowed to be working at where I work?
So don't call it tits to the wind. I'm just saying, if that law was struck down tomorrow, I'd still wear a shirt.
Yes, it's cold outside, especially up north.
Not here, honey.
Never mind.
It's like 85 degrees outside right now.
Oh my. Okay. Wow.
86.
86. Wow.
Wow, that's terrible. 86 right now?
That's warm. Right now.
Maybe not.
Oof.
It was earlier, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I had to take my sweatshirt off at work.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was hot.
Wow.
Anyway,
hey.
moving on from that.
Yeah,
Not
rundown
because
of
you
the
got
show.
peed on, or because you said that earlier?
No, it was because it was hot, but I also got peed on. Unfortunately, I couldn't take my pants off at work.
Oh,
your
darn.
pants got pee on them.
More of those wretched rules.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah.
I feel like if I got peed on where I work, I would just go home.
I would too.
I feel like if you got peed on where you work, it would be less of a common occurrence.
Yeah, it would be an issue, I think.
Yeah, it would probably be some sort of like health code issue or something. We just have a bunch of dogs who are like, hey, you smell like another dog. I'm going to whiz on you.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Duke here whizzes on Penny every once in a while. It's been a while.
See?
I hope that doesn't actually happen now that I've jinxed it or thrown that
Yeah,
in
way to
the
go.
Sorry, Penny.
She's married you. She has the right to smack.
Yeah, she smacks
For
me.
jinxing you with the dog whiz.
You gave it a mouth.
I did. That's what happened.
Started it, she gonna finish it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
She wouldn't know. She's way too nice to smack you, I think.
Yeah. Hey, you know what movie we're going to talk about this week?
One that you've seen.
Only one that I've seen. I don't know if you guys have seen any, but Godzilla King of Monsters is one of them that I put in my eyes.
I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Well, you'll probably enjoy it way more than I did.
Not a fan of the Godzilla movies, are you?
No. Well, I'll get into that when we get to there.
Okay.
So, and then we'll have box office streaming challenge because we have a great challenge for everybody this week.
Team challenge.
There's a team effort on this one, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Next week's openings, future films, and our new discussion for next week. I've already taken liberties to decide what it's going to be, only because I was just so busy and we didn't get to do a little production meeting at the beginning of this. So
there you go.
You know, when we don't talk to each other for a whole week, then we just start chit-chatting, and that's how
we start to get so sad, and we cry.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Horrible.
Well, on a side note, I got to meet one of the loyal listeners this weekend.
That's cool.
That's true,
yes.
you did.
Yes, you did.
J.M. Strauss.
Teacher J.M. Strauss.
J.M. Strauss.
Nice guy.
Yeah, we were at a surprise party for his father, and there's tacos and more tacos and more tacos.
Oh,
that's a lot of tacos.
They were
delicious. They're so good.
Oh my gosh. And that's where that picture was online. You saw me and Just Joe at the party. That's where it was taken.
That
was at the taco party.
Oh, so good. So good tacos. And the salsa was delicious. And just,
everything he had was great.
Yeah. Very happy.
The rice was good. The beans were good. Everything was good.
And the Coke Zero was pretty good too. I didn't
have any.
No,
that's pretty uniform, though.
I suppose.
Well,
what if you have it out of a thermal detonator shaped bottle?
Well, that would be fun.
That'd be so sick.
I would love that.
They have it at Galaxy's Edge. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, they have Coke Zero, Diet Coke, and Sprite, and it's
I
a little
need
thermal
one of
detonator
those.
bottle.
I need.
I want a thermal detonator bottle.
They're selling them on eBay for like $50.
I'm just gonna
Of
go
course
get
they
one.
are.
You kidding me? I'm just gonna
Thermal
go.
Detonator.
Oh
Oh yeah, look at that!
Yep.
I need one.
Hey,
Beth,
get me one, DJ.
Beth, post that on the Instas so that way people know what we're talking about.
I need to go to
okay.
Galaxy's Edge like tomorrow.
Yesterday.
I do too. You know what? I think we should like all chip in and get like a room and go.
I want to go. Like I was a little. I think, and you can ask Crackhead Blue will tell you this. Like last night we were kind of watching some of that stuff, and I'm like, man, I hate all those people. I don't even want to go. Like I was like. All upset.
Everybody gets to go except
yeah,
for
I was
us.
like upset.
You're
like,
all jealous.
Like, man, I don't even like Star Wars anymore. Whatever. I'm not going.
Star Wars is stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. That hurt my soul to say that.
Oh yeah,
And
I
she's
can't
like-
believe you said that either.
She's like, fine.
It was an act.
I'll just go without you. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No.
Yeah, me and Blue will go, and you boys can just. not.
What? I don't like this idea. I'd say we chip in and get a room so we all get the bands and just go in and
Okay.
see it.
Get our 4 hours. And
yeah.
Then...
I will take off work this summer and just do it because I want to do it before the 24th because on the 24th it's gonna go kablooey is what it's gonna go.
Well,
That
I
is
think maybe when
actually-
school starts up again after the summer,
Yeah.
that might be a good time
True.
to try to go too.
Yeah.
Man, now you've told them, and all the paparazzi are
I
going to
know.
be there.
That's
fine.
true.
I'm used to it. Hey.
Hey, yeah, you've been an online personality for a little while, so.
I've played in bands and all that stuff. I know what's going on.
Oh yeah, see,
So
he
maybe you
gets
can-
it. He gets it.
Maybe you can help me.
Yeah.
No pictures.
Help me learn
Just
the
keep saying that.
ways.
Just keep saying no pictures, guys.
Right? No pictures.
Guys,
no
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 pictures.
pictures.
If you want a picture, you got to buy one, and then that usually
Yeah,
makes it.
I mean, I'll sign it. I'll be happy to sign it, but you gotta pay your due.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I-
they're labeled.
I had news, but there's no better news than the opening of Galaxy's Edge. I think
I'm with you on that.
there's that little bit of Val Kilmer showed up at his thing.
Why'd you bring that poor man up? Look at him. Give him a break.
I know.
What happened?
Like,
to him?
I know apparently he's a poo, but he looks pretty rough.
He looks like he's been dragged through the trenches a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you have health issues, and I mean that takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Galaxy's Edge seems to overthrow all of it, and that's just insane. And
yeah, man.
I knew two people that went. Somebody from work, Elisa, who has
Yeah.
also chimed in on some of our stuff in the past.
Blue told me, yeah.
And then teacher J.M. Strauss, who sent me tons of great pictures right to my phone instead of like on the social media. It's been awesome.
So
Why don't you post some of that stuff on the Insta?
I saw
Okay.
a clip?
But give him credit.
It was somebody's YouTube video. They were standing there talking to some of the First Order stormtroopers, and the ambiance is you hear like this ship fly by overhead, and even the stormtroopers reacted to it. Like they kind of ducked and looked up. Like, what was that? Like, it was too. It's like so immersive. I'm so.
That's so cool.
I can't wait to get up there.
I know.
Yeah.
I want it. I am ready.
Yeah, just to see the reactions of all the people when the fake ships fly by and all that stuff. Just
Don't say fake.
I didn't mean
Real.
fake.
It's
Did I
real.
say-
Damn it!
I mean, when the sound of the ships just zoom on by, and
Yeah, you just don't want to,
yeah, and
you don't want it to clip you
and I hear
because you're tall enough.
and the droids they like react when the bad guys come around.
Yeah,
and
I heard. Yeah, one of the guys we saw on YouTube, he had like a little BB-8 style, a little BB unit, and when they were driving him around the park, when they would go to like a First Order section of the land,
Yeah.
the droids would start freaking out and making weird noises and stuff. Like, it totally reacted to the park. I think that's so cool.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I need to go. Penny and I need to go to that and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's Val
Also,
Kilmer.
Penny's-
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
poor guy.
yeah. So that's really all the news that we have because that's amazing.
And we'll just keep talking about it for a whole hour if you let us.
I know
So.
we should.
And none of us have been there.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
I know.
Is that we're all like, we will talk about this forever, but it's all speculation and just wishful thinking. Some Mark Buffalo.
We are living Disneyland through the eyes of our friends.
That's right. So Blue just posted a picture of a buffalo with Mark Ruffalo's head photoshopped on it, and that's why I was laughing about the Mark Buffalo.
That's pretty funny.
That is good.
Tell the people who don't.
So, Joe, plug something for us.
Well, as you know, I am a Twitch affiliate, or maybe you didn't know that I'm actually an affiliate. There's 2 statuses you can get, Twitch affiliate and Twitch partner. I made affiliate about a month in.
Cool.
And all you need for that is 50 followers and then hit some other milestones. So yeah, I'm a Twitch streamer. I Twitch video games 3 nights a week, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
There you go.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, not to get technical, but aren't we in daylight time right now? Pacific Daylight Time? Because we're
It's always standard.
Oh, is it always? Oh, I guess it would be standard.
Standard applies all year, I think. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah, because, I mean, daylight savings time is a standard, I guess. And then standard time is...
Now you're just asking too many questions.
I'm
man.
sorry. Yes, no. Well, go.
Too much work, dude. Too much work.
Go to twitch.tv.
Pacific time zone.
Pacific time zone. Yeah. Over here in the Pacifics, go there at 7 o'clock. If you're over across the whole United States, way over there, it starts at midnight. No,
also
7, 8, 9,
no,
10 o'clock.
Also, thank you for your interest.
Yes. Yes. Oh dear. When I say Joe, plug something, DJ, stop talking.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So one other nifty cool thing is that we have a website you could find his link there too. It's kind of fun. tfwmovies.com. We have a phone number that you should call us and leave us a message at 512-podcast. It would be fun to have a message to play to our peeps.
What was that?
What? I don't even know what that was. That was, no idea.
Following up the weekend talk.
Yes.
Blue and I went and saw Fiddler on the Roof last night.
Oh, yeah.
That happens to be her favorite musical.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
And we both really enjoyed it. I had a good time, and I know she did.
Sweet.
It was fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize our local theater had seats that high. I didn't realize it was that tall back there.
Oh.
We were way in the back, but it was still great.
Did you sing along with If I Were a Rich Man?
No, well, maybe.
Maybe.
In my
I
head.
can neither confirm nor deny.
Right. There was a kid that was next to us that there was when he talks, he kind of breaks the fourth wall, but he's talking to God a lot of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Am I bothering you too much?" He said that, and the kid next to us, like this young kid, because he was kind of looking up because he was projecting.
Right.
And the kid next to us is like, "No, you're not bothering." And his mom's like, "Shut up." Oh, it's funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, we came to see you talk, so keep talking.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, man.
Aw.
But it was good.
Oh, Tevye.
It was a good, because I hadn't ever seen it until Blue was like, we used to watch this with my dad every year, blah blah, Christmas time or whatever. So I watched it with her for the first time. I was like, you know what? It's 3 hours, but I love it. It's like super long and kind of beats around the bush, and there's a little bit too much singing, but I'm okay with it.
It's
I know.
musical.
I don't like musicals ordinarily.
Well, that explains it
But
right
I
there.
like that
Yeah.
one, though. I like it.
Wow.
I like, the actors did sound like the film. It was pretty great. The dad was spot on.
Good.
Nice.
We like that.
He was, and I love his character. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. Heavy's the bomb.
Yeah. On the other hand, where he has those like conversations with himself. Oh, it's great.
Yep. So many daughters.
There is no other hand. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I think.
So sorry,
Craig,
Beth, it wasn't your show, but we did go to the theater.
Well, it's okay because I know you live far away. I don't expect you to like roll all the way up here just to see a 2-hour melodrama. Although I think you'd really enjoy throwing foil balls at our villain, just because he's such a pompous ass. It's really fun to throw things at him. Oh yeah, no, I just give you foil balls.
Here,
and be like, hey, throw this at this.
Throw these. Throw these.
You know, the one in black and red. No, we do all period melodramas, and you boo and hiss at the villain, and at the end when he says curse is foiled again, everyone throws foil balls at him, and you cheer for the hero. It's campy, but it's so much fun.
Sounds like fun, though.
Yeah, it's a patty.
It's a patty?
A patty!
It's a
party. Got it.
You know, P-A-H-T-Y.
It's a patty.
Patty.
Got it. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
So, we have that Patreon account, right? Patreon.com/TFW movies.
I know that part.
That one. We got a new one! We got a new person!
New Patreon subscriber or a new Patreon?
A new Patreon subscriber.
Nice.
Hey, yo!
Yeah. Can you guess? You might be able to guess this person's name. We've said it a couple times already.
Lisa.
Oh, no.
Teacher J.M. Strauss.
Not Lisa. Yes,
No.
Teacher J.M. Strauss.
I thought James Strauss already was a Patreon.
No, he was not. He was just a loyal listener. Now he's stepped up to a higher status.
Is it a coincidence that he met me and then decided to do it?
I think so.
I feel like that is probably accurate.
It's amazing that I think you have that charisma to get.
I'm kidding.
We need you out there on the line. Of the front line of thanks for watching, so people.
Yeah, Joe should be the face of thanks for watching.
Definitely not. You'll lose subscribers.
No.
Joe can be the face. DJ's the brains. I'm the laugh.
Actually, Jimmy should be the brains. He's got that fancy law degree.
Yeah, that is.
He can steer. He can steer the show in and out of trouble if it comes up.
Yes, exactly.
DJ's
Simply
the face.
by
DJ's the
saying
face. I'll be the bronze.
Oh, the bronze.
Oh. You're going to be the muscle of thanks for watching?
Wow.
Right. If anybody gets out of line, hey.
I didn't know
Then
we had muscle like that. That's good.
Well, that'll work well when we all go to Disneyland and we're mobbed by our many
fans. Exactly. Yep.
Joe, save us!
Got it.
I know
Step
if we
behind
go,
me and walk where I walk. That's all you gotta do.
The TFW bouncer, Joe.
Joe, yeah. The bouncer of the show.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. So, hey, Teacher J.M. Strauss, thank you for becoming a Patreon subscriber. Pretty awesome.
Welcome to the elite club of Crackhead Blue, and who's the other one?
Abby Claire.
Abby, that's right.
Yeah.
Blue says, welcome, J.M. Strauss.
Yay.
The Patreon 3. That's what we'll call
That's
you
right.
for now.
Yes, until it's 4.
Yeah.
Page 3 on.
That was.
I know it was reaching.
I liked it.
Keep working on that one.
It made me laugh immediately. So.
Well.
That's helpful.
So at least it wasn't a total garbage joke. It was just half a garbage joke.
Only half. Yeah. if somebody didn't like it, well, I'll sick Joe on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
Yeah. But don't be kicking your own ass.
No promises.
Okay, good.
Aww.
I know.
Don't be mean to my friend Joe.
Don't be mean to me. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Joe.
Stop it, me.
Hey, me. Stop being mean to me.
I'm not touching me. I'm not touching me.
I'm not touching me.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, yeah. The turd, a turn for the worst right there. Let's move on.
A turd for the worst.
Yes.
Questionable
Title number 2, candidate, turd for the worst.
Turd for the worst, yes.
Turd for the worst.
Somebody text that to me. I'll forget it.
Send it, Joe.
Let's write it here.
Yes.
Turd.
Okay, so why don't we move on to our discussion, shall we? What we thought we'd discuss a little bit before we go into what we've been putting in our eyes. And all of these we put in our eyes, obviously. But some fantasy favorites.
Cool.
This was really hard to do. There's some people online that had some great stuff that it was like, whoa, that's super obscure.
I love it.
But pretty cool stuff. So, Crackhead Blue, first and foremost, let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to yell this because it's in all caps. So let me back away from the microphone a little bit.
Oh, God.
Star Wars!
You know what? Joe said that doesn't count.
I didn't say it didn't count. I questioned it.
I questioned
it.
But
I just put it out there like, does that...
Troublemaker.
It's sci-fi fantasy.
It is. So, fantasy works.
I never said it didn't count, though. I didn't say it.
Yeah. It's
kind of... You did infer it strongly.
I may have, but...
You did have.
Because we had to talk. We said, what does fantasy mean, really? Swords,
Blue's flipping
wizards,
a table.
Swords
you
and
read
wizards
a
and magic.
definition that basically said sword and sorcery was fantasy.
Right. So I never said Star Wars didn't count. Don't put words in my mouth.
I think we should go back to the tapes on
No, you know what? I'm good with saying Star Wars totally is counting at this point.
See, I would say Star Wars always counts.
Count it.
Yeah, because it has swords in it.
There it
and
is.
sorcery. Like, what is the Force if it's not
the
sorcery,
Force.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Count it.
So
I'm good.
exactly. So, but then we add Legend.
Oh yeah,
The Princess Bride. I'm surprised that's not near number one either. Dark Crystal.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
And Labyrinth. You know, I think all these are tied for number one.
Yeah. Did you guys see that the release date for Age of Resistance, the Dark Crystal on Netflix is? They dropped the release date. It's like August 30th.
Yeah.
Did I talk about this last week like a total dweeb and I have now forgotten about it?
Yes.
God damn.
It's okay though.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Because stuff we like, we'll talk about it over and over again. Just like
I'm
movies.
sure we'll mention Galaxy's Edge again today, so don't worry.
What?
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge is open?
you
How did I miss that?
Hey, did you guys hear about that?
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Crackhead Blue has some honorables.
Ooh.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Nice.
The Crow.
Ah.
And Spirited Away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Crackhead Blue's list. Now, Rob...
And Willow, she says.
Oh, did I miss Willow? I'll throw Willow down.
Because Willow.
Yeah, because Willow.
Oh, maybe she didn't... Oh, it wasn't there.
Oh.
She just added it. Oh,
She's throwing it in the last minute.
Here it is. Put on Willow. See, that's what happens when you're a Patreon
where's Jam
subscriber.
Strauss and Abby? Why aren't they in here?
Well, Jam Strauss is busy until 8 o'clock, and as you know, we have a 7 o'clock start time. Right. And then Abby, she is working like crazy all summer on Mondays. Or all winter, and then I think for like a month or two after that. So probably sometime in July you might see her on board.
Yes, Blue.
Cool.
He said Beetlejuice.
Yes, I did say Beetlejuice. So again, like you said, if you are a subscriber to Patreon, you get a link to go into our Discord, and voila, what is it? And Bob's your uncle. Wait, yes, you can now be in the chat during the live show. And when DJ reads something wrong, you can put up a meme or a funny spelling.
You can also laugh at him.
Yeah, and laugh at me. So
because it is.
Yeah. So that's what happens. Instant feedback to our Patreon subscribers. All right, so here we go. Rob,
Blue. Nice.
From Rob's Rockin' Barbecue, he chimed in and he says the movie he likes is Krull.
Yes!
Dang it, that's on my list. I figured nobody would mention that.
Oh,
right?
Wow, no, Rob mentioned it.
I love that movie, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, that is...
And, like, hardly any of my friends know what it is.
Right? No, none of my friends. Not one, but except for Joe.
Yeah.
That's such
It's
a great
so
movie.
good.
Yeah, dude.
So, Rob liked that one. Richie, he owns he does this web design thing. It's called Webadelic. But he's constantly, like, every once in a while he'll throw something down for us, and then a lot of times he'll throw it on Penny's page instead of mine. So I totally miss it. So I'm sorry, Richie.
Oh, whoops.
But he had a few. He had Highlander.
Oh, good.
Yes, which inspired us to stream that one. So we'll talk about that in a little bit.
There can be only one.
Yeah, there can be only one. Dark Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I heard that it's supposed to be on Netflix soon.
Oh, I heard that. Oh, did you guys hear
Wait a
that
minute.
they
Yeah.
just dropped the release date?
Hey, but this new theme park edition opened. It's called Galaxy's Edge or
Whoa!
No way, they
Yeah.
opened it?
It's like Star
Holy crap balls. How could I have missed that?
I think it's like a Star Trek thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
Well, if it's fully immersed, there was that Star Trek experience in Las Vegas at the time, so maybe it had something to do with that.
So I was
Until-
talking to my boss the other day, and I said something about Star Wars because it's so much a part of my life, and she's like, "Oh, I don't really like Star Wars," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I've only seen one, but it was that one with like the satellite and Voyager, and I'm like, "Ugh, that's Star Trek, and it's the crappiest one."
Did you like push her down a hill or something? Like,
No, I just bought my car from her. I don't want to piss her off.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like I have a couple of payments to make.
not if you push her down a hill.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's
true.
No, I'm sure her husband. Blue just posted of someone just straight getting pushed down the
Falling
stairs.
down the stairs. Perfect.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to murder my boss.
I
just
loved
because
Voyager,
she's
by the way.
I didn't say murder.
uninformed.
I didn't
Just so
say murder.
it's thrown
Never
out
said
there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Richie had one more. Fire and Ice.
Oh.
Yes. And he says, to show you how much of a geek I am with this movie, Frank Frazetta, I probably said that wrong.
Good job, DJ.
Was a popular fantasy artist in the 80s, and he did a lot of Dungeons and Dragons art, etc.
Yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, so from how I understand it at the time, the movie had live actors, and he and a team drew the art for each frame,
Oh,
the
cool.
background and characters.
I love me a good matte painting.
So that's what that was. And so that is 80s me knowledge. So some may be off. I don't know how off, but the movie was Californian way, hella impressive at the time. I thought hella was pretty much a California thing, but he's from Las Vegas.
That's like a
so-
NorCal thing. For
Yeah,
sure.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. So I don't know where that came from him, but that's pretty cool. But Fire and Ice.
Oh.
It makes me want to see it because, I mean, if it's all animated, but it was actors, then
Yeah, you should check it out.
Fire and Ice is
It's
pretty cool.
yeah. So.
Also,
Cool.
DJ, I wasn't saying Star Trek Voyager. I was saying the first Star Trek movie
Oh.
with Voyager/Voyage. It was
Oh,
it's-
yeah. Never mind.
It's the slowest of the Star Trek
It
movies.
is. That's true. That's true.
So,
Okay.
Disclaimer on that.
Thank you for fixing that because I could have been way off.
Yep.
Okay, here's one from Lucas from the 29 Toes podcast.
Hi, Lucas.
Hi, Lucas. He says it almost definitely is legend.
Yeah.
He says it isn't remembered as a great piece of cinematic history, but
But it should be.
it should be, yes. And I grew up watching it quite a bit
Yep.
with my dad.
Me too.
Good for
Yep.
him. Oh, bonding with dad.
Tim Curry villain, Tangerine Dream soundtrack, cannot go wrong.
He said that even if you don't like the movie, the soundtrack done by Tangerine Dream for the American version is great. And then he says, if you didn't know, there were two
Yeah,
completely
like the
different
director's
versions.
cut is a musical, and it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Like, I've watched it, and I'm just like, what What? And I'll watch it again, even though I'm super confused by it.
Yeah. Hey, and so I kind of have here's the thing, Lucas from 29 Toes podcast, just so you know, I'm talking directly to you right now. I challenge you for the next one to leave a voice message or send us a sound clip of your next discussion, what we decide will be the discussion for next week. I challenge you to do that. I mean, you do have a podcast, so you do have the equipment to
You have the technology.
record the most beautiful voiceover ever.
Oh.
So, let's hear your voice.
Wow. Wow, Lucas, you have the most beautiful voice ever.
Well, I don't know about that, but the sound will make it sound like that.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyway, you get a plug for your show, just so you know. Just saying. All right. Enough of that. I'm not talking to Joe anymore. Oh, wait, no, I am. I mean, I'm talking to all the
You're
listeners.
not talking to Lucas anymore.
Oh, yeah, Lucas. Crap.
I
mean,
not.
I don't
We're not
mean
talking no more. All right. See ya. I'm out of here.
He's like, I'm out.
Have a good night.
So that's where my brain just destroys everything right there.
So
Oh
often.
my gosh. Teacher J.M. Strauss. He has a short list. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Harry Potter movies.
Good.
Aladdin animated and live action.
Ah, both.
Yes. Peter Pan, only the animated.
Oh.
Coco.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Good.
Beauty and the Beast.
Excellent.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
And then Who Framed Roger Rabbit to round off
There you go.
his list. So,
Good choices all.
those are fun choices. All these good choices. Yes. And now I'm talking to you, Teacher J.M. Strauss. I have a challenge for... No, I'm kidding. I'm just going to go for it. 512 Podcast. Leave a voice message of your favorite stuff next time. Okay. So, hey, it's time for our cast. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I mean, I usually do,
Sure.
but...
You mean
know.
you're first on the list here, so.
That's true. I am first on the list. Okay, Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Dark Crystal.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. That's so funny. Excuse me.
That joke is so overplayed, I could just say one word and you knew exactly what I was going to say.
It makes me crack up still.
You were going to talk
And
about
we-
Star Wars, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Oh, boy. Highlander. There can be
Good.
only one.
There's so much cultural confusion in that movie.
Yes.
The
there
Frenchman
is.
plays a Scotsman. The Scotsman plays an Egyptian.
Yeah.
Ah!
Can I, I've never seen Highlander all the
Oh.
way through.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's allowed to happen. But
Thank you.
Sean Connery is so...
Mm-hmm.
I love Sean Connery.
Yep.
Yeah, Narnia.
That's your
Good.
Connery impression. She
Nice.
needs some work.
It needs some work.
It's actually shingles.
We called we named the dog Indy.
That's Indiana.
Oh yes.
Correct. I had a dog named Indiana Jones.
Aww.
You should, I asked Blue if I go, can we name our next dog Dr. Henry Jones? And she said no.
Junior. Henry Jones.
Henry
Yeah,
Jones.
Dr.
Jr.
Henry Jones Jr.
I don't see a problem with that. I think that's a good
And
idea.
call him Indy for short, but
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great.
I got shut
My
down.
dog responded to Indy or Dr. Jones
Oh,
or
cool.
Dr. Jones with short rounds of accent or yeah.
Dr. Jones.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Aww.
Hang on, lady. We going for a ride. That's my favorite line that he says in all the movies. Or
Maybe
no,
he like older
you cheat.
women.
You cheat very big. I very little. Like,
Yeah.
so
So
good.
good. Sorry for
Derailed.
yeah.
Well, this happens all the time. Did I say the Narnia films? Yes.
You did.
Fantastic Beasts. I really like that one.
Good.
Labyrinth, of course. Never-Ending Story.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Good. I like them all. And Willow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Beth,
Willow.
Beth, you're very excited for Never-Ending Story.
I love the Never-Ending Story.
When's the last time you watched it?
6 months ago.
Okay, never mind.
I am currently looking at it on my DVD shelf. I've read the book several times.
Because we tried to watch it, and it doesn't hold up for me. Like,
oh no,
Aww, bummer.
I loved it as a kid, and then I remember we were at a friend's house, and we tried to watch it with their kids. And I just remember thinking, man, this is not...
Have you never been thrown in a dumpster in your life?
This is not good. Like, it's not a good movie as an adult, I guess. I don't
All
know.
he had to do was pick a name, and he picked Moonchild. Like, what the... Is his mom's name? Who names their kid Moonchild?
Yeah.
Hippies, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. No, I don't know. If you
My
like
mother
it,
had the most wonderful name.
I just remember thinking, man, I used to love this movie. How come I don't like it anymore? So it's bummed me out.
Aw, that's sad.
I still love it. I could watch it anytime and still love this film. I can't help it.
Yeah, I am the same way.
Yeah. Beth, I added one for you because I just know.
Oh.
I don't know. So the top of your list is Little Mermaid.
Oh, you did add one, but it's okay because it belongs there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it did.
The Little Mermaid is definitely my jam.
Yeah.
Like if we're into the Disney movies, definitely The Little Mermaid. All of them. F it. The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin, Tangled, Frozen. I like them all. Krull, obviously, which if you haven't seen it, like half the population, it came out in, I think, 1983. And it is incredible in 83.
That movie's
incredible
so good.
as far as the sword and sorcery genre goes.
So good.
Wonderful music by the late great James Horner.
A freaking Cyclops.
Oh yeah, right. The just everything. Even though there is a huge, gigantic, terrifying spider scene, which when I was a kid I had issues with, but it's such a good movie, so check it out.
What? Wait,
definitely very
I'm
good.
sorry, I was typing and I fell behind. What movie was that?
This is Krull, Krull.
Oh, okay.
The Glaive.
The Glaive, yeah. Ooh.
It's wicked cool. Take the fire from my hand.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a really cool movie.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
There's a Cyclops and fire mares and all sorts of cool stuff. Willow, absolutely. Princess Bride. Beastmaster, which, goes into that, like, oiled up muscles thing, but the movie itself is really cool with his little ferrets and all of his animal friends.
I must have watched that movie, like, at least 30 times.
Right? Blue likes Beastmaster.
She does.
What else?
And those
many.
guys with the, I don't even know what they're called. I can't remember what they're called, but the things that swallow you, it's just gross.
Oh yeah, the guys who digest you in their arm
just
skin.
Disgusting. But
I don't think they ever actually had a name. I think they just I think you just saw them and went, "Oh, crap!
Yeah, we don't want to be
don't
around
get
them.
too close to them.
Yeah,
they're gonna eat you.
They're gonna eat you and spit out your bones with some goo."
Yeah, just like shake their arms and their little bathrobe of skin, and all your bones fall out. It's terrifying.
And it's like they didn't even taste their food; they were done so quick.
That's right. They eat like my dog. They just hoover it up, and then the bones fall out.
Did you even taste that? No.
Nope.
Is there more?
Exactly. Yeah. I know there are more because this is legend.
Oh gosh.
Because this is one of my favorite genres of film, definitely. Star Wars. I mean, I already said that. Yeah, I love me a good fantasy epic. So
yeah,
sweet.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, so many. And if you can think of one, and I haven't said it, chances are good it's on the list.
Yeah.
'Cause I like them all.
Yeah, we don't have a movie podcast because we hate movies.
That is a true statement. Blue has called it Batwing digestion, and that's pretty apt, really.
I'll say.
Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Yes, good, excellent.
Way to collate the information and come up with an apt description.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Turd for the worst. Got
it. Oh boy, just Joe. How could you turn it for the worst?
Well, I'm gonna start off with Lord of the Rings live-action movies.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't know why nobody said that.
I have no idea.
You know,
holy crap! I'm so mad at myself.
But there's a caveat to mine. Sans Hobbit films.
Oh,
okay.
well.
I never saw them, and I'm glad I didn't because a lot of my friends that did see them were like, "Man, they shouldn't have made these. Like these kind of ruined."
They should have just made it one movie because
like,
it's the smallest book ever.
My buddy who was like really into those movies was like, "Man, these movies are not. They're hard to get through."
Yeah,
but you love this stuff. He's like, "I know, but they should not have made these."
I was just gonna say, there's a Leonard Nimoy song called Bilbo Baggins.
The Ballad of Bilbo Baggins.
You could just listen to that; it's the exact same thing. And
or watch the really old like animated line art animated movies of them. I think they just have The Hobbit and Return of the King.
Yeah.
And all the spider ones and all the spiders in those are terrifying to me.
I think I remember those too.
Like make me barf up my liver.
Yeah, totally.
Barf up my liver.
So that's Lord of the Rings. I don't know why no one said those because those are like when I think fantasy, that's like the first thing that pops in my head.
I cannot believe I didn't even think of those. Oh my god, I have so many versions of all of them on DVD. I'm sorry, take my nerd card away.
That's fine. It's fine. You get it next time.
Okay. You get it back.
Kroll.
Yep.
And Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, obviously, Lord of the Rings counts as like a multiple amount of films, but the fact that you got it to 3, I don't know how you did it. That is like some
magic.
It's magic.
I mean, so here's what I've been doing to try to make it a balanced list with just 3. I try to get one that's like pretty pretty well known.
Right.
Then one that's very nostalgic to me, specifically. Okay. And then one that's kind of like
obscure,
an out-rim territory of movie.
Right.
So
I respect that. That's a good way to go at it.
Lord
I just
of the
don't
Rings
have
is
that kind of
obviously
control.
the popular one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Dark Crystal is the nostalgic one. And my mom, before VCRs were a regular thing in our house,
right?
My mother woke me up at 3 a.m. as a young little kid to watch Dark Crystal because that's when it was going to be on television.
Ooh. That's fantastic. Your mom is awesome.
Yeah, I remember she'll tell that story too. But I remember she woke me up to go watch that movie on TV. That was the first time I had seen it at like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. Something stupid like that.
Oh, I love Dark
And then
Crystal.
Kroll is my obscure pick.
Yeah.
Kind of outlier.
Because weirdly nobody's seen it.
Yeah.
They even play the music and they used to play it. I know they play it in Tomorrowland in Disneyland France, I think, Disneyland Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some of it oddly in Soarin' Over California Exit for a while, but they took it out.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
In the exit.
So I get my nerd card back because I just have like this encyclopedia of weird music, like movie scores in my brain, and I'll just be walking by somewhere and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's from this.
Ha.
And it's a game I play. My mom will be listening to something or watching a movie downstairs or in the other room or something, and I'm like, hey, is that this movie? She's like, yep. Okay.
Okay.
I'm right. So that's a good way to that's a very good way to narrow down your choices. I definitely respect that.
Yeah. It's a good way, definitely.
Thank you, Blue.
Yay. All right. Well, is that everything? Is that all of our stuff?
I think so.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, if that's that, we can go with stuff we're putting in our eyes. Wait, no.
Blue says she picks her movies by how much she loves it growing up or whether it's life-changing. And sometimes if she's left a movie off, it's just because she's never seen it.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I can imagine. I leave movies off if I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
if I
fair.
haven't seen it, it won't make my list. It's always a movie I've seen.
Yeah.
And so when I meant, like, popular, it's not just
Right.
like, well, I know it's popular, so I'm going to put it on. No, it's like one that I think is good, but it's also very popular.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't think you can ever get your nerd card revoked.
No.
Thank you.
No, you definitely can't.
Certain instances, maybe, but...
I'm sure mine can get revoked, but yours for sure cannot. That's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Just saying. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would agree that it can't be revoked, but I cannot believe that I didn't think of the Lord of the Rings movies.
That's kind of rough.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
questionable.
Take away your princess points for the day.
Ugh, no. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Stuff we're putting in our eyes. I can't wait
If we were to play a round of Star Wars Trivial Pursuit, you would be like, all right, your nerd card's never revocable because, holy crap.
I think we all have our things.
Yeah,
I think,
that's
yeah. I would never leave out Star Wars on anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't think so.
There was a couple shows, like, 4 or 5 months ago where just everything that they're like, things from the future, Star Wars. Things from the past, Star Wars. It was just everything.
It matches it all.
Yep.
Well,
I can bend those rules.
Me.
So, stuff in your eyes other than contact lenses.
All right, Godzilla. So Penny and I went to see that one, and it's your.
And you didn't like it.
No, it's not true. So it's your classic love story about a monster and its human pets.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what's like.
I
that.
can't wait.
Yes. So here's what I got out of it. So it was Friday. I'd been up since 5 a.m. and I just kept going and going and going.
And you had a bunch of tacos.
Had a bunch of tacos, and then I went to the Deaf ASO social thing. And then finally, by the time I get to home, drop everything at home and then run to the theater to watch the show. And I know there's other stuff in there that I had to do, so that was part of it. So here I am watching this thing, and it turns out I picked 3D. I didn't realize it was going to be 3D.
Oh God!
So and I don't know if it's the company or if it's AMC, but it was the worst 3D I've ever seen.
Oh no!
So and I don't know if they have to change the lens or how that works, but all the background was in the foreground and all the foreground was in the background. It was like everything was reversed.
That's weird.
Did they have their print backwards somehow?
I don't know how they would. It's all digital nowadays. So
yeah, that's weird.
it started out with that weird pink glow, like they didn't have the right lens or something was going on, not switched right. And so I think that when they put the thing in to switch it, they put it in backwards or something because it was just garbage quality, and so I had trouble focusing on it. And then, on top of that, being tired. I was so tired, and so what I saw was
a love story between a lizard and his human pets.
Yes, and it was, okay, they're these great people, they're talking about what they're going to do, and da-da-da-da, and then science and stuff, and then they show, oh my gosh, there's the monster, and then there's problems with the husband and the daughter and not liking the dad, but then the mom is overprotective, and what does that have anything to do with it? And then,
well, some people have a hard time relating to Godzilla, so they had to put some human interest in there.
They did, and then all of a sudden, so they go from there to a science place. And then they're talking some more, and we get to see Mothra for the first time.
Sweet. Did it have his little girls?
I can't recall. That's how.
Well, you would know.
I would know. Yeah. So there's Mothra, and all this stuff happens, and all of a sudden there's this takeover, and the daughter and the girl get kidnapped. I'm like, oh, okay, bye-bye. They took the scientist. Oh, yeah, they took the big moth thing, too. So, and then we cut to another scene where there's all these people chit-chatting and yammering on, and some army people, and then saying, oh, your daughter just got kidnapped. And like, oh, my daughter, we gotta go save her.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you
Not
spoiler
to
warning
interrupt,
any of
but
this?
I will.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Godzilla film?
Yes,
Did you like them?
I did.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so, but here's the thing.
Wait, real quick. Did you spoiler warning any of this before you started?
No.
No, this is not a spoiler. I'm not giving you I'm not giving any more. I'm not giving any more other than these people are yammering on and on in this building, and then we see some more of the monster just a little bit, and then we cut to where the kidnapping happened, and now they're all yammering about what they're going to do, what's going to happen. Oh, no, what are we going to do? And then they show a little bit of it, of the monster, and then they come back, and they're like, then they're in this plane, and they're all flying around somewhere across the world, I'm supposing, and now they're having more discussion, and then there's hardly any monster. And I'm like, I want to see Godzilla. I don't want to see them talking about what Godzilla is going to do.
Interesting.
So
I hear you.
I feel like there was
you felt there was too much talking?
too much talking. Too much.
Or too much focus on the humans, more monster,
Yeah.
more monster focus. Like
exactly. They just
I did see a review where somebody said something similar, that
okay.
the monster fights were very few and far between, or they'd show it and you knew it was going on, but they'd only flash to it for like 10 or 20 seconds and then away from it again.
Yeah, and then
Weird.
back to the group of people talking about science and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to see that. I want to see
I don't got time for science. I gotta see monsters.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the science stuff, but
Yeah.
I want to see the monsters, and I feel like it was if they introduced. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say anymore. I don't want to spoil it because plus I was sleepy and nodded off a little bit, and it hadn't. I don't think it had to do with the film per se. I mean, it might have a little bit.
It probably didn't help that the quality was
The backwards
was poopy
3D
as
was
far
a
as-
hypnotist thing. It was on purpose.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
They're like, go to sleep.
I mean, I like Godzilla. I like the movies.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Okay.
And don't hate me, but I even like the Matthew Broderick one.
Oh yeah, Godzilla 2000.
Yeah, I liked it. So I like Godzilla, and I don't understand even the Godzilla that was in the back in the day with the zipper and all
The
that stuff.
OG Godzilla?
Yeah, I like Godzilla. It's so cool, but
Okay.
I just don't think that this one was that great. And
They tried too hard.
but I'm not going to rate this one because I don't
Oh.
feel that I would be fair enough to rate
No
it.
rating.
No rating.
Wow, because he
Controversial.
doesn't feel like he got a fair enough shake on
Yeah,
it to give it a fair review.
Totally.
I appreciate that, DJ.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Is that a
Penny-
TFW first?
Yeah,
That is a TFW
it really
first.
is. Yeah. Penny did give it a rating. She gave it a 6
Uh-oh.
out of 10. So
Ooh,
You know.
Is her
okay.
scale like your scale, though?
hers is very
No.
more. It's much more difficult to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny is a little more discerning.
Yeah. So, and she doesn't watch movies over and over again very much. Like, I mean, unless we Jim
make her.
Carrey, she
Yeah.
won't really watch a movie over again. It's like,
Okay.
yeah. So we only buy
Unless
movies
it's like,
because I
hey,
like 'em.
I'm pressing play on the Haunted Mansion. You do it too, and we'll watch a movie together across the state.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Need to do that. That'd be fun.
Crackhead Blue Sister's like that. She sees a movie one time and she's like, why do I need to see it again? I
Well, I
watched
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I-
not how it works.
And I was like, I've seen Star Wars like at least 50 times or more. I don't know.
more.
I can't even.
I've
count.
seen it all the times. I cannot even tell
I don't
you.
even know. I think Blue's asked me, how many times do you think you've seen it? And I go, I don't know. I really don't know.
I wore out one of my tapes once that I could see the edited, like the ships, like
Yeah.
I could see the cutout lines of the ships turning back and forth. That's how
cool.
much I watched that Star Wars. It was Empire Strikes Back, I think, is the one.
Yeah.
And I watched it and watched it and watched it. I think my sister hates Star Wars now because I just...
Sorry, Sherry.
Yeah, sorry.
Blue says she can watch a movie she loves over and over. She's seen a movie she loves 3 times in one day. I do that all the time.
gosh.
We've definitely done that.
Yeah, I like
I think 2 years ago when I was doing NaNoWriMo, I just put Singing in the Rain like on a loop.
Yeah.
Like, I had it on my computer, but I was just writing and listening to it at the same time.
That is what I love about technology now and DVD players. You could just say, play title over and over again, and it will just keep
play
playing.
Forever, and I will watch it.
Oh, and Disney, oh my gosh, what I really loved about our VCRs back then, Disney's would just play. And even the DVDs now will play, and then it will back up and replay again.
Yeah, it'll give you like a minute or two of the menu, and then it'll start over again. And the only time that really sucks is if they chose a really crappy hunk of music for the menu.
Yeah.
Like a jarring piece or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you guys. I sleep with the TV on, so there's always something going on in my... in my room. I pick movies based on what I want to listen to while I'm going to sleep.
Aw, I like that. Penny has started listening to music while she sleeps, and I love that. So I can. Yeah. I used to go to sleep with music. I used to go to sleep with Star Trek on all the time. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Totally.
Mind you should do is set up the 10-hour loop of the Star Trek ambiance, where it's just the hum of the engines.
Oh,
that's cool.
So it sounds like you're in the ship.
Probably why
there's one that's like on YouTube that's like 4 hours of Darth Vader breathing, but really it's just a scuba regulator. Oh. And I used to listen to that for a while too because I love scuba. Like, it's a whole different world down there. Yeah. And just like the sound of it is really relaxing to me. So it was like a twofer.
Nice.
I love scuba.
I love scuba. Blue likes it quiet and pitch black.
Yeah, it's quiet and dark time when we go to bed.
Aww.
Except for the train that comes through at midnight, and we're awake to hear it. That's when we know we're up too late, when the frickin' train... we hear the train moving through, and we're like, damn it, it's almost 1 in the morning. Why are we still awake?
Oh, crap.
Gosh.
And then your phone tells you
go to sleep. That happened last night. I put the alarm on, and it was like, all right, the alarm will go off in 4 hours and 31 minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's no sleep at all. Yeah. Let's call it a day.
I hate to go back to the Godzilla thing, but
sorry.
No, that's okay. But I just wanted to say some of my favorite stuff about this Godzilla is they really showed a lot of the radioactive stuff, which I liked.
Oh, cool.
That was really neat.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. It's not something you saw a lot in the other movies, I think, and this just really like knocked it out there. So, or they didn't, but they showed it, but it wasn't it was subtle versus.
It wasn't as technologically awesome sauce as we are able to portray now.
Exactly. So, I would love to get the theater to let me watch it again and not 3D.
Yeah, you should be like, excuse me, my experience was tainted, and I would like to view it again. Yes. It is not my fault.
Yes. Is that comic book guy?
No, actually, it's the character voice that I'm using for my sea monster in the pirate show that we're going to open in 2 weeks.
Sounds like comic book guy.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I totally know who you're talking about. It's subtly different.
This is the original?
Yes.
Well, that's all I have for that. And did you guys see anything?
Not in the theater.
Nope, just the play.
Just the play. All right. Sweet. So now we have last week's movie clip. The challenge was Fern Gully. So
it was indeed.
Yes. Crackhead Blue got it. Lucas from 29 Toes Podcast got it.
Yep.
And so did Teacher J.M. Strauss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
3 Good job, guys.
Got it. Lucas added, though, he says, that was definitely Fern Gully. And did you know that Robin Williams signed on to do Fern Gully before Aladdin? And then he adds, Fern Gully was produced after Aladdin, and Disney did all they could to sabotage it.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't know that. But that's interesting.
sorry.
So Ferngully was produced after Aladdin, but he signed on beforehand.
Who did Ferngully? That was
It was like
Yeah.
that's like one of the Don Bluth ones, right? Like American Tail. Let me check.
So, like that. Yeah.
Ferngully, The Last Rainforest. Who
That's the
made
one.
this film? 1992.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
92.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was 12.
Oh. Wow.
Not Don Bluth.
I don't need to say how old I was in 92.
You can.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
I was 10.
Oh, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Go on. How old were you?
let's just say I was, like, probably 17.
Cool.
Why do you laugh?
No, I wasn't. Okay, so there's this story.
Laugh at you, DJ. Hey, I got your back. Bouncer time. Hey, no
Okay,
laughing.
this is this. I'm not okay.
No
Okay, here
laughing
we
at
go.
our elderly cast member, please.
All right.
No. Okay, so this is why I laughed, and I will tell you, and it will exonerate me. I'm not laughing at DJ for being old. I'm laughing because my friend turned 18 right before Ferngully came out, and she was going to go see a rated R movie for her 18th birthday, but ended up seeing Ferngully. So now we have this whole joke about how Ferngully was too rated R for her on her 18th birthday, and how she's scared of Ferngully. So I was laughing at that, not at how old DJ is.
Okay. I get it.
Because every time I think of Ferngully, I think of Tracy going to see, a rated R movie on her 18th birthday, and it was Ferngully.
Excellent.
All right. So
Also, DJ's old.
thank goodness Jimmy's older. All right. So here is. Let's do this challenge, shall we? Are you ready for this?
Yes, let's.
All right.
Do it.
Señor, buenos días. Necesitamos uno
What do you want, gringo?
Oh, you speak English. Oh, that's great. We understand that you have a car. We would like to rent it or buy it. We have to get to a town.
What do you call this I'm living in? A pigsty?
There it is.
There it is.
Keep the road.
Oh,
The road.
Eat the road. There you go. So, if you get an idea of what that is, 512 podcast. Send us a text message and
Hee-haw, donkey balls. No one else can play now.
Hee-haw,
So-
donkey balls. That's another good title.
oh dear,
Beth, you're just churning them out. I mean,
she is. She's got a
I
slew
actually
of them.
say hee-haw, donkey balls a lot.
I've never heard that before.
It's because I made it up.
Okay.
So, Beth used to have the quote of the week for Insane Cast, so
Yeah, she did.
yeah, because she'd always have these weird sayings and quotes and all that stuff. So.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
one, yes, much like that one.
Hee-haw,
Anytime-
donkey balls.
Me and my friend, I used to carry like a little notebook around with me, and anytime my friend said something funny, I would just like write it down.
That's clever.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so you can edit that out.
No,
Sorry
it's
about that.
Yeah, it's edited out. Nobody knows. Cool. All right. What else? Next is streaming. What have we been streaming? Beth, what are you streaming right now?
I'm actually not watching anything. I'm just
listening.
streaming Doctor Who music
Aha.
in my Pandora in my ears right now.
Nice.
But did I tell you guys last week about how I was watching old new episodes of Doctor Who that have been sitting in my DVR for 2 years?
Oh.
No, I don't think you mentioned that.
Okay, so incidentally, when you leave something in your DVR for 2 years, like some goober who shall remain nameless, me, it's like a time capsule if it's commercial TV, because you see all the commercials from 2 years ago.
Wow.
And that's nuts. Like, 2 years was, like, you think about it, that's a long time ago, but these commercials are very new feeling to me. I'm like, has it really been 2 years?
Wow.
Okay.
That's funny.
But it's like, get the Samsung Galaxy S8 and get your brand new 2017 Acura. And I'm like,
nope. That's fun.
But I've been watching the last of the Capaldi Doctor Who and the beginning of the new Doctor Who. So
Cool.
Sweet.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Also, I feel like I streamed something else. What was it? Oh, I actually got through the first episode of Into the Badlands. I enjoyed it. When I have more time and I'm not watching Doctor Who, I will continue that.
Yay.
Costuming in that is nutso. I love it.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
How about you, Joe? Have you been streaming anything good?
I am just, like I said, I'm going to finish Chernobyl tonight.
Cool.
We started mid-90s
Oh, okay.
by Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Blue kind of checked out on it. I'm going to give it some more time.
Yeah.
It's pretty aimless. Blue's description was very accurate. It's just kind of meandering around, not really getting to the point of anything.
Sounds
Doing
like the,
anything? Yeah.
Sounds like the 90s.
No, fair enough. And yeah, if you saw Kids from the 90s, did you ever see
yeah.
that? So it's kind of like he tried to. Jonah Hill's like, oh, I'm gonna make a movie. It's gonna be just like Kids. It's like, yeah, you kind of fell short, man. Like,
Oops.
that
Good
movie's
try,
already made,
Jonah
you've already
Hill.
seen it. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a shot, though. I'm still gonna check it out.
Don't stop there, Jonah Hill. Do another one.
And then the Deadwood movie is now available,
I know. I'm so excited.
so I have to check that out.
Ooh.
I think I
You
said,
tried,
you
Jonah
try. I
Hill.
said that. I'm like, nice try, Jonah. I'll still watch it.
There you
Because
go.
the culture that he's portraying in the movies, like 90s teenage skateboard culture, I was part of that. So
Yeah.
Got it.
It
So
kinda-
you have a way to relate to it.
sure,
Like
Yeah.
I myself was not a '90s skateboard kid, so I have no
Yeah, me neither.
gateway into that at all.
right.
So watching the trailer, I was like, that looks like I'll probably get up to go get my computer and like play some Sims or something during that movie.
Yeah. I was a 90s theater brat, is what I was.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
just- yeah.
I hear you.
In the '90s, I was in. We're not going to get into it. I was playing volleyball.
Definitely not for everybody.
Yes. Oh my. Cool. Well, I streamed Highlander on Amazon Prime. Check it out. You could probably do it now. Crackhead Blue, you mentioned you hadn't seen it yet. Give it a shot. See if you like it. I've got an hour left of Game of Thrones, and I'm done.
Ooh, so close.
So we're
Almost
almost
at the
done
end.
with everything. So I'm enjoying it. It's a neat show. I don't see all the fuss that everybody else has gone through, and I haven't seen any bottle of water or cup.
Coffee cup or anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Well,
it.
that's because you're not watching
You're
it
not
for
looking
the
for it, yeah.
the
That's
mess
true.
ups.
That is true.
And that's
No.
what Beth and I talked about when we brought that up. Is like,
Yeah.
hey, did you happen to see the No, I was watching the actor's face give the lines.
Yeah,
that
I was
interested in.
watching for what was actually going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
instead of what I can pick apart and throw on the floor about it.
Right.
Because I wasn't mad at the show like everybody else seemed to be.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I like
The
it. I'm liking
rage.
it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I would like to point out that I am fully excited for the Deadwood movie, and I might watch it tonight after
good idea.
the podcast.
Well,
after dinner.
I don't know if I should watch the series again because I remember all the big points,
Right.
but I don't know if there's something I should watch like just to kind of primer it a little bit.
Right. Just the
I totally remember all the big plot points. Like I remember
the review.
everything big, like all the big events from the first season.
Right.
The second season, I remember most of that stuff.
I bet you could probably find a YouTube video that's like the wrap up.
Yeah. Or maybe the movie will have something in front of it, like
Oh, like last week on Grey's Anatomy.
something like that. Yeah.
my mind just wandered. Is Jonah Hill even old enough to write about the 90s?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I'm sorry.
You're all, he's a baby.
I know he seems so young. I'm like,
He's 35, so he's a little young, but
He might-
So he would have
yeah.
been. He probably would be the age of the kid, the main kid
He's a year younger than I am.
in the.
Okay.
So I'm guessing because the main kid we're following is a little bit younger than the kids he's hanging out with.
Gotcha.
okay.
So I would, if I had to like insert myself into that time period,
Yeah.
I'd probably be as old as the older kids that he's hanging out with,
Got
and
it.
he's probably the age of the young kid.
Okay. It's so.
So I googled how old is Jonah Hill, and like the third question down is when did Jonah Hill die? And it says about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard on October 28th, 2018. Our beloved actor Jonah Hill passed away. What? Lies. Stupid.
Fake news.
Was that when the 90s came out? They said he died after that.
Maybe
his career died.
Yeah.
No, it's
ridiculous.
Not, I don't think it's that bad, but it's definitely. Blue's description is perfect. It's pretty aimless, and it's like, all right, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
Is it like one of those you have to watch? Like you can't look away. It's kind of like, now that you said that, I feel like I need to watch it. I mean,
man. Like,
I mean, we didn't watch it in the theater. We were like, we'll watch something else first.
Yeah, I don't think that it's like. I don't think it's one where you got to be like, oh, you got to see this. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's a whatever.
Yeah.
I just want to watch it because I can relate to it.
Yeah, because it's nostalgic for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you have it.
I also watched the last thing. It was an Evil Dead prequel. Apparently, it's the what is it? It was a 30-minute short of the Evil Dead. What do you call it? A pitch video. So it was an unreleased, horrible quality, stolen copy of the Evil Dead, thing where that they pitched, and apparently
that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was nifty. I think the bad quality made it more scary.
Well, yeah,
but it was.
I mean, look at Blair Witch. People lost their minds about that, and it was.
Yeah, and it was 8mm.
It was mostly just because of the crappy quality. Nobody could see anything, and everyone was getting motion sickness.
Right. They wanted to originally make Evil Dead with $150,000, but they were only able to raise $90,000. So, but they did it anyway.
Well.
They're like, oh well, whatever.
Good job, guys. Way to persevere.
That's right, exactly. So that was fun. I watched it last night with Joshua Struthers from our opening of the show. Oddly enough, we were at Josh's house yesterday, not just to watch this, but to record our new opening of the show.
Oh.
New opening?
A new opening.
New opening, because it has to say, with Joe.
Yes, yes. So we haven't put it all the way together yet, so we're still going, so we still have the old opening. I'm sorry, Joe.
Is he the voice of the opening?
He's the voice of the opening, yes.
The current opening, yes.
Yes. And he will be the voice of the new opening as well.
You're not changing the music, are you?
I think I may be changing the music as well.
No.
Yeah. Well, in a fit of I don't know what happened, but like spring cleaning, everything about the opening is gone except for what I have here. So if I accidentally delete this part for some reason,
then we have to have a new opening.
We definitely have to have a new opening. So I'm going to create a new opening and then stick it in all of our drives. And so we'll have it all just in case.
You leave my drive out of this. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, buy me dinner first.
Yeah, right.
Just stick it in.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, never mind. Moving.
You walked right into it like a brick wall, dude. Sorry.
Yeah. I have a bruise on my forehead now. Thank you very much. Next week's openings, shall we? Unless you have more.
Movies.
I'm sorry. Did I mess up? Do we have any more streaming?
I
don't think so.
I think we were good.
By the way, the Evil
Sleepy
Dead.
Hollow is a great fantasy movie. Go ahead.
It is. It is.
I've been streaming YouTube videos of people at Galaxy's Edge. Does that count?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think we
They're all
covered that.
so happy.
I know. I'm so jealous.
They are so happy.
Wait, did Galaxy's Edge open?
Yeah, actually did.
Dang it.
Oh dear. The Evil
August
Dead.
30th, Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance.
Never mind. Never mind. Next week's openings. Late night. I think we discussed that a little bit like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Yeah, you did talk about that briefly.
Yeah,
and I hadn't seen any like previews or trailers for it. up until that point, and then you mentioned it on the show, and
now you're inundated with it.
I think that night I saw like 3 trailers. I was like, wow, okay, they're really pushing this movie. How come I hadn't heard of it yet?
Wow, that's because it just now starts to come out. Like they're pushing it to like the last minute for it to come out. It comes out this weekend. Also, X-Men: Dark Phoenix comes out.
That's why they're doing the last minute push. They've been really, like, all of the media was for like the big movies that were coming out this summer, and then it's like, you know, Avengers and Aladdin and Dark Phoenix, and they're like, okay, if we start doing our trailers now, no one is going to remember this when all the big movies come out, so we have to do it like 5 minutes before the movie starts.
Yes, exactly. And then, of course, Secret Life of Pets 2 all comes out this weekend. So
more pets.
That's right. So that's
Is that first one good?
Yeah, I liked it.
I felt bad for the big dog, but I generally feel bad for the big dog, which is why I have big dogs. Well, no, that's a lie. I have big dogs because I love big dogs. Yeah. But, like, big dogs get a bad rap.
They do.
And this poor big dog in the movie, I can't even remember his name. I just wanted to call him Chewy. He moves into Little Dog's house, and then, like, they kind of make him a low-grade villain.
Yeah, it was bad.
Because
they, like, blame stuff on him and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, he blames stuff on Little Dog and gets him, like, kicked out, and it's this whole thing, and I was like, you didn't have to do it that way.
Yeah.
Why villainize? Is that a word? Yeah. Why villainize the big dog just because he didn't want to go back to the streets or the shelter or whatever? I mean, like,
so the big dog moved in and started being a dickhead?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it Duke? He played Duke?
Yeah, that's it. I didn't care for that aspect, but I did like all of the little secret life of animals. Things like the poodle who likes metal and all that stuff. That was fun.
That's the only thing I remember from the trailer is that poodle jumping around a System of a Down.
Right. And then I guess Harrison Ford plays the big farm dog in the new one.
Yes. Yeah, in the new one. Dude, I didn't know Dana Carvey was in the Secret Life of Pets. I love Dana Carvey.
You said
Dana Carvey
plays
for the win.
big farm dog, and I heard, I'm a hound dog. That's stupid.
The Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Aww. Little Copper.
Copper, that's his name. I'm a hound dog.
So.
All right.
Sorry, I don't mean to go off on big dog villainization.
No, that's okay. But hey, I mean, now I don't even know what it's going to be like. I'm glad that the big dog figured it out and they're friends again.
Yeah, they got it all. They in the end, spoiler alert of the first one, they became friends and everybody lived in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, I will agree with that.
What?
Blue says she's glad that they didn't make the quote bad dog a pit bull.
Yeah.
And I agree with that completely.
Yeah, I don't think they could. I don't think they would. Hollywood is so forward thinking sometimes that they would think like
sometimes.
that. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
Now and then they manage to be forward thinking.
Mike, what's the name of that Pixar short?
Who?
With the pit bull?
Oh, you and Crackhead Blue.
He's talking about Blue.
Sorry, Blue.
That's okay.
I always do that. Kit Bull. Have you
Kit
seen
Bull.
that?
Yes, you showed it to us.
So sad. But it's good. Like, it's good tears.
It is very good. So sad.
Oh.
But don't worry, guys who are like me. The dog doesn't die.
Yeah.
I'll put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah.
So feel safe. You're gonna cry, but the dog won't die.
What?
Yeah.
Speaking of not dying, you were talking about something about a horse or whatever at the birthday party, and I said something happened. I said, "Oh, I'd eat the horse."
Dang, I don't remember what we were talking about. I think James Strauss brought up horses.
Maybe, yeah.
And then I asked you, is that like a thing? Is that a real thing? Or is that like for the show or what is going on? And you're like, you didn't really answer. You're pretty vague about it.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what we were talking about, but I'm like, well, what if it was like horse tacos? And you're like, oh, I'd eat the horse.
I'd eat a horse.
Oh.
You
and the Donner Party.
Yes.
But then they ate other stuff, too.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
They didn't stop at the horses.
Yeah, they didn't.
I heard someone... Okay, so yes, those poor people, sorry. I heard something the other day, because I work in the theaters in Coloma, which is like Gold Discovery, and I heard one of the tour guides talking about one of the Donner Party made it out to like Coloma and talked to like Sutter or somebody and said, hey, these people need help. And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll totally send some people out there. And they never did.
Oh.
Really?
And the guy made it back, and, all of his friends were,
Zombies?
Sure.
No.
Yeah?
We'll go with that. That's horrible sad if it's the truth. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure that it's the truth.
that's
I hear a
brutal
lot
if
of
that's
stuff.
I hope that did
but,
not happen.
yeah, I'm going to prefer to think that is a lie.
Yeah. That's
Or a
fake
dramatization, because,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
But, woof.
news. Right.
That took a turd for the worst.
Turd for the worst.
Sure did. So why don't we talk about box office numbers, y'all?
Perfect.
Yeah?
When in doubt, math.
That's right. Let's do some math. Number 5 is John Wick. That went from 2 to 5. Holy mackerel.
Well, everybody saw it.
Yeah, that's true. It's 11 million this week. So
Oh, yeah.
Bringing-
So, I mean, they made no money.
yeah, the total in the last 3 weeks or so, U.S. $125 million. Like,
Yeah, they're
whatever.
just limping along. I
Yeah.
mean,
Barely
geez
made it.
Louise.
Barely made it.
Nobody gives a
I
crap.
shot my dog. I get it.
I get it.
Oh wow.
I would have done what she did. I'd have been like, hey, friend.
Yeah.
We don't play that game here.
So, number 4 this week, which is first this week ever coming out, Ma, 18 million. Whew.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I think its budget was about 5 million. So,
You gonna go see that, DJ? I know it's a little scary, maybe.
I haven't seen it. Like this weekend, really got away from me, and so I didn't get to see it. But I would have seen it. I probably will get to see it. No, depends on editing and all that stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Number 3, an official release, Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, $25 million.
Yeah, another one just not making any money.
Yeah, what a shame. And I think its budget was like 40 million, so I think it's gonna make it.
It'll be fine.
It was, yeah, a better 10, that's for sure. Falling from Grace, number 2 is Aladdin.
Falling from grace.
I know.
Stuff just got so dramatic.
And it was a
got a
shameful
little real for a minute.
$42 million.
Shameful. Good thing Galaxy's Edge opened, or else Disney would be broke this week.
Right? No kidding.
Oh, hey guys, Galaxy's Edge opened.
Yay!
I heard about that. Is that pretty cool?
Man. And their hotels are full. What the heck?
Yeah. Packed.
Oh my gosh. And so can you guess number 1 came out this week?
Gojira?
Godzilla. Yes. 47 million. So it's running neck to neck with Aladdin. So
Well, good.
and that said it was like $170 million budget. Seems excessive.
Oh, think of all the CG they had to put in there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That a lot, and
All the backwards 3D they had to
the
put in
backwards
for it.
Yeah,
3D.
geez.
I was so going like crazy. My eye, I had to like close my eye at one point, one of my eyes, so I can actually see the real thing.
Should have just brought your pirate patch.
Oh, that would have been a great idea. That,
Then you could just like switch sides so one of your eyes wouldn't get tired.
yeah. What an idea. Next time I'll bring my pirate patch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next time you're watching a backwards 3D movie, just say, hey, Beth, how can I enjoy this more? And I'll tell you, bring your pirate patch.
I'm surprised you didn't say something to the did anybody else seem like they were complaining about it or
I did.
noticing that
I
it was
mentioned
backwards?
it. I went out to the theater and told the manager, and they said, dude, there's something weird or wonky going on there. At first, they didn't even turn it on, which was really weird. And then they finally turned it on. But yeah, I told them, but they never did anything about it. I feel like in that AMC in Poway at 10 right there, I complain a lot to them.
Uh-oh.
Well, a lot of
They
times...
probably have a picture of you
They're
in
like,
the box
this
office.
guy
It's like,
again.
Yeah.
Public enemy number
Yeah,
one.
don't- this guy's just full of it. Don't listen to him.
They're...
This guy's just whiny.
Yeah.
Their captions never work.
He always drops his Langostino. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, right? Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I am not Tarzan.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. It's just, I'm done with them. Grr. So, I'm like, I
What's
told
the next
Penny,
closest? What's the next closest AMC? To you?
La Jolla.
That's a drive for you, I bet.
It's a little bit of a drive. Takes us like 15, 20 minutes to get over there.
That's not too bad then.
No, it's not bad. It's inconvenient is all it is.
Sure,
I could
sure,
do
I
it.
get that.
First world problem.
I know. The worst part right now is that the fair is going on for a freaking month, and so traffic is
fair.
just...
The fair's fun if you don't pay for it.
Yes. Bingo.
So,
Right?
If you
like,
pay
we
for
go because we are able to get in,
Is my nearest AMC in Manteca?
but
it... Oh, dear.
yeah, you could, I'm kind of over all the fried food. Like, that was one of the things I used to get excited about. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to try this year. Oh, I'm going to try this year. And
Yeah. No,
You have a bite of it, and you're just like, "Oof! I spent $16 on this. I can't waste it."
I
and
know.
then it's like,
God.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I feel like
Just
garbage.
come visit me, and we'll go to my brother's house, and we can deep fry anything we
Or
want in this deep
just
fryer.
go to Disneyland. Everything tastes so much better
Right?
there.
Just
Okay.
get a ginormous corn dog,
Dude,
and the world
I
is
was
a better
just
place.
about to say corn dogs because the whole time we were gonna take our nephew to Disneyland, I kept going.
Corn dog.
Can't wait to have a corn dog.
Yeah.
I can't wait
Oh,
till
yeah,
I get
man.
to Disneyland so I can have a corn dog. I
That-
can't
Gotta
wait
get
to-
it at the
yeah.
red cart.
Yep.
Yep,
If,
the red
if
cart.
that's all
And
I
that
ever
line
ate at
was
Disneyland,
long. That
happy.
line was so long this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it generally is.
Yeah.
So you have to catch it.
Oh.
We got last time we were there. We got it right before the park closed. It was amazing.
We-
We like
Something-
walked up to the window and just like whipped out corn dogs.
We buy it on the
Great.
app
Something
now.
about Disneyland. Their orange Fanta is the best orange Fanta I've ever had.
good!
I don't know why it tastes so good there.
Yeah.
Because of the Disney magic.
Yeah.
But it's like they mix it just perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
not even that good out of a bottle, a fresh open bottle. It's just, dude.
Yep.
I want blue
It's
milk. I
so
want to go
good.
in the cantina. I want to go on the Millennium Falcon.
Right now.
All of
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah, I want to go right now.
I do too.
I will use my magic wand and we will be there. Poof!
Oh,
Did
man,
it work?
It's gonna be so rad.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Just call in sick tomorrow. This is
Right? I'm good with this.
I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm supposed to go see Godzilla, but apparently I'd rather go to Disneyland.
Wouldn't we
Yeah.
all? Holy moly. I hear the Star Wars land opened.
What? Then I'm definitely going.
So, do you still have to do the reservations thing, or can you just get in now?
No, you still
no,
have to
I
do
think it's
reservations.
reservations.
Unless
Okay.
you get a room. Like, if you get a room there, that your reservation's automatic.
Oh, you mean at
this
the
Disneyland hotel,
or
yeah.
like
Oh.
not a sponsor?
What about that famous? What about the crazy Star Wars hotel that they're gonna do?
Whoa, we lost Beth.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain melted down a little bit.
Where
That's
you
in
can
Florida, though.
live. Oh, that's not it. That's
no,
not gonna be at Disneyland.
yeah, that's in
No,
Florida.
no, that's in Florida.
but
okay.
still.
Where you can
Yeah.
live your own adventure and stuff like that.
Yeah, go. That's
that
like
sounds
you spend
so
a week in
rad.
the hotel and then go on a Disney cruise right afterwards.
Oh my god! And then I'll just die happy and
I'll
never
s-
come back to the real
Yes.
world.
I'll skip the cruise part. You can have that.
Oh,
Don't-
cruises
oh.
are so much fun
Oh.
though.
That's a,
And they have whole places on the boat where kids can't
They
go.
can't.
Hey-o!
Oh yeah.
it's a floating bacteria dish, guys.
Oh, not on Disney. No.
Yeah, probably on Disney. But the thing is,
Oh gosh,
I don't care. I love a cruise. It's so much fun.
it is. It is. You'll never do anything other than Disney if you. Try
I'd maybe
once.
do one to Alaska, but that's it.
Oh,
I have done a cruise to Alaska. It's fecking
It
amazing.
is awesome. It pretty is awesome.
And I do a no kids cruise.
Yes, no
Yes.
kids. Well, Disney
outta
has
here.
kids, but trust me, they have an area where no kids.
Get out of here, kids.
Yeah,
Be gone.
And if
Ain't
you
nobody
see
wants
them,
you here.
kick them
That's
out.
why I have dogs.
That's right. You could bounce them out.
That's not true.
Can I
But
throw?
Just
Can I
joke.
throw
Bounce-
them from the boat?
It could be true.
Yeah.
Can I throw them from the cruise ship?
Can you
Disney has cameras
Never mind.
everywhere. Maybe not.
I could probably get one off, right? Like one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, but then I think you might be jettisoned as well,
Yeah,
or
maybe.
put in boat jail, which is probably grosser than whatever.
Well, I've been in
petri
Disney
dish you're
jail
talking
before.
Well,
Yes,
that's different.
True.
Yeah.
Wait, was it like in Toontown Disney jail, or were
No,
you actually?
I got
Disney...
arrested at Disney.
Actually, that's a yeah.
I got pulled off a ride.
He did.
Okay, so this is a story that we'll need to talk about off the cast.
Yes, sure.
Because holy cowbell.
Yes. So
it's not that exciting, but it's pretty crazy.
Oh, 3 words right there. Band Geek Dork. Yeah. Explained, and I can't wait to hear the story.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after we're done.
Well, why don't we move on to future films, future trailers, and all that stuff? Did you see any cool trailers?
I saw trailers for The Mummy, which came out in 2017.
Oh, gosh.
And on your commercials for Dr.
Yeah, my commercials.
That's so funny.
Also, the 5th Pirates movie. I was like, another Pirates? Oh, these are old.
These are old, yeah.
I think it's a Netflix-only movie, but trailer for Ford versus Ferrari looks very interesting to me.
Huh.
Oh.
Christian Bale
I'll watch it.
and Matt Damon. Matt Damon plays Carol Shelby.
Matt Damon.
Sick.
And it's when they're trying to build essentially what becomes the GT40 to challenge Ferrari at Le Mans.
Sick!
And
I will watch this.
Christian Bale plays like one of the best racing drivers ever, and Carol Shelby's like, that's the guy we need to test this car. So
yeah,
and it's set back in that time. It looks pretty cool, and if you're into car stuff, definitely check it out.
It's a car period piece.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Excellent.
I'm into it.
I'm surprised you guys didn't say Star Wars.
It's called Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus
they know.
Ferrari. Yeah, they know Star Wars. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Wow, I saw the most recent trailer.
Yeah, with the Brad Pitt and the Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, wow, this is.
Oh, that's the Stuntman movie.
Yes,
pretty cool,
yes,
actually.
and with a little bit of the Sharon Tate with the Marilyn Manson murders and stuff.
Is that a?
Try again.
Try again.
Oh crap. No.
Charles Manson. Not Marilyn.
There
Manson.
you go.
Did it again.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing, but sometimes when you get so frustrated because you muffed it up, it's so cute.
I try so hard. Oh gosh.
That's a bit
Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Murders. Ugh. Anyway.
And actually, he didn't kill anybody.
No.
Of course.
That we know
That
of.
we know.
Yeah. Pretty nuts, man.
But yeah, so never mind. That movie's coming out. Looks good. Looks fun. Quentin Tarantino. There's going to be blood, I'm sure.
Yeah, swearing.
Lots of swearing. You might see some nudity.
Likely.
Yeah. So, anyway, where'd you go,
Cool.
Bernadette? That's it's going to be your drama, kind of a love story where this lady who's like the top architect in the world stops to raise a family.
Oh.
And then she starts going crazy once the family has been raised, and she's
that empty nest syndrome, that'll mess you up.
yeah. So and then it's like, so now what? So she leaves. She goes to Alaska or some Arctic area, I don't know where, but
where it's cold,
where it's super cold, where she has no sleep and works late.
Goes to the top.
Yeah, she goes up somewhere, and it's super cold, and I don't know why anybody would go there, but she does, and it's a little story about her life. It's kind of a neat little. I mean, I don't think it's a real story, like a true story, but I think it sounds like a fun show. I'd go watch that. My Spy, I'm sorry, looks really good. I like the idea of Dave Bautista being smart and a spy.
Yeah. That looks pretty funny.
Yeah, it's breaking out of the dumb character that he's been playing lately, which, yeah. So, and I said it already.
What's the one where he like
Stuber?
Uber.
Yeah, Stuber is called. And
that seems silly, like really bad, like bad writing for him.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it though, because good slapstick.
Okay.
But My Spy looks like more of a smarter comedy, where you have to outwit a child, and trust me, that's not always easy.
Yeah.
So
that is tricky.
And I saw the trailer for Terminator: Dark Fate again.
Oh.
I'm liking it. For some reason the Terminator ones scare me, but they're also good. So.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait. They scare you?
Well, they're
Skynet scares him.
They're scary. No, it's not.
And yet, he is so into Apple.
I know, but it's not that. It's the scary skeleton things that try to kill you, and that's not fun.
So you're not scared of the Terminator, but it's what's inside the Terminator.
That's
Woo!
scary.
So when
Yes.
it looks like Arnold, you're not
That's
scared.
okay,
Yes.
because he's just the Governator.
the
But
Governator.
when he's sans skin, when there's metal showing,
Scary
ugh,
as hell.
Yeah.
why you got to be prejudiced against those without skin, man?
I know.
You don't like the ghosts. You don't like the inside robot parts.
I know. I'm sorry.
The suppression will
you're
not
just-
stand, man.
Please,
disappointed.
if you can look and sound like Arnold, that's going to be a win. See, that's
It's just going to make everything better. For you.
exactly. So,
DJ, the moral of the story: DJ will like you if you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Heads up, ghosts.
yeah, just appear in a ball of light naked right in front of
Just-
me. No,
Hey.
no, never mind.
That's
probably.
heard for the worst.
Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
The ghosts.
No, never
The
mind.
ghost horse?
Yes, no. Ghost horse. Hey, do you want to talk about any more trailers or future?
I'm trying to
Probably.
think of anything
I mean,
else
Star
we've
Wars.
seen.
Star Wars. Oh my gosh! How about this? Next week, what our discussion? Again, that challenge for you, Lucas from 29 Toes podcast. So the the topic. How about movies with dogs in them?
What?
Yep, movies with dogs.
Movies with dogs.
But your favorite movies that have a dog in it. The
Okay.
dog does not have to be a main character, but it does need to have a
It does-
dog.
Yeah. Dogs, yes.
And I am likely to accept Barf as one of the.
Sold!
Sold!
I tried to name a dog Barf once. But my mom said I couldn't because she thought people would think I didn't like my dog. I'm like, no.
I want to name my
Bartholomew.
next dog Barf.
His name is Bartholomew.
Oh
And
my
then,
gosh.
yeah.
No, wait, what is this?
He ended up being named Dexter.
Oh, I like Dexter, which is
Barf the
a
dog.
serial killer.
It was before the show.
Yeah.
So technically I named him, he was a lab mix, I named him after Dexter's Lab because he was a boy genius.
Hey.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, hey,
So, go
I was
ahead.
just going to say, so if you have a dog movie you want listed on our show, one, you could either record yourself doing it, send it to our email at shoutout.
Yeah, you do it. We don't want to hear DJ murder things.
I murder things all the time. You could send us a text.
Maybe you do.
Right? Shout out. Oh, no, that's an email. Text to 512 podcast. Can somebody just take over the rest of the show? Honestly, holy moly!
I mean,
God.
so
No, man.
send us a text, send us an email, contact us on our social medias,
Yeah.
which is our Insties and our Facebook
And our Twitters.
Give us our Twitters and give us a shout out at the old Patreon.
Oh yeah,
old
yeah. We like
Patreon.
Patreon.
Ye old
Also,
Patreon.
phone numbers. We've had the same phone number for like 15 years.
A long time.
And I still don't know it.
Aww.
So there's a 5 in there. So
Oh.
512 podcast.
There we
That
go.
was it.
512
Come on.
podcast. We have had it for a long time since Insane
a
Cast.
long time.
So even though this is our 66th episode, technically it's probably our 166th episode.
Oh, because we did a lot
Yeah.
of
The-
we did a lot of Insane
We
Cast.
did. Absolutely.
What was Insane Cast about?
Everything.
Or is that an
Nothing.
There was
off-air
nothing
topic?
and everything. We had a quote of the week. We had a YouTube highlight. Granny did a lot of talking, just so you know.
No, it was never as funny as Seinfeld.
No.
Because I said it was about nothing, and Blue said, "Oh, so Seinfeld."
Who's
No.
Granny?
Granny.
No.
Is that a character?
That's a character.
Yes.
Granny would come on the show all the time.
Oh, that's your character. Got it.
Absolutely.
We've had people send us emails and say, "Stop."
Stop it. Stop it.
Axe Granny.
Or
Penny's like, "Stop." Granny."
That's funny.
Oh, well, what can I say? Oh, wow. Hey, just wanted to do this little fun plug section. Checho from the Standard Tattoo Shop.
The Chech.
He is pretty amazing. He is setting the standard for tattoo shops all over the world. So if you want a fantastic tattoo, or you need some artwork or other stuff I cannot talk about yet, but we will talk about eventually on the show, Checho's your man. He's the one you're going to want to talk to. His website is featured on our Friends of Thanks for Watching part of our website. So go over there and check it out. And there's something else that is on our website. Just Joe, what is it that you want to plug?
I'll plug Twitch again. So guys, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again. I stream video games on Twitch, and we do it 3 nights a week. You can catch me and Crackhead Blue there hanging out. I play the games. She's hanging out in the chat, chatting with everybody and having a great time. If you want to join us, yeah, just being cool, hanging out. If you want to find me there, you can go to twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Sick.
Yep, there you go. Cool. And I think, do we have anything else? Beth, you want to plug something?
Nah.
No? What about for all those peeps up in El Dorado Hills, El Dorado County, Sacramento?
All 4 of them?
Yes.
No.
No, you're like, oh, I don't care about the Oklahoma Theater. No.
That's not
I know.
true. If I did, I wouldn't be there 5 nights a week.
I know, right? No.
Yeah, I mean, we have one more weekend of the show that I directed. A Ladies' Wager, or All Bets Are Off. It's pretty cute. Coming out, throw foil at Teddy.
Oh, so that means in like 2 weeks you're not going to be on the show. Or next week? Wait.
Okay,
When's
so
Tech Week?
this weekend, we have one dark weekend in between,
okay,
and then New Open.
Okay.
So I will give you the date of Tech Week so that
yeah. So there'll be a date when you're not here.
Because I'm actually in that show. I actually have
be there,
be on stage and stuff.
Yeah.
But I will be painted up like an octopus. So,
nice.
That's fine.
Can you get us a picture of that on the Instagram?
As soon as we have everything, like my costume and my makeup all ironed out, I will post the crap out of that, because I think it's going to be pretty cool.
That's going to be cool. Are you going to be black and purple like Ursula?
No, I'm going to be green and purple like Octavia Lowtide, which is my character name.
Oh, fantastic.
Octavia Lowtide? That's cool.
Yeah.
What a great pun.
Yeah, she is super overconfident about how awesome she is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That is not something that you really are, so that's amazing acting right there. Oh, wow.
She thinks she's super cool. She refers to herself as a smoking hot piece of calamari at one point.
Oh my.
It's just funny to me.
Anyway.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I want to say thank you, because you've been listening to Thanks for Watching, so thank you for doing that.
Thank you for listening.
Exactly. Patreon members, thank you so much. You are the elite status of listeners right there. And with our new Patreon member, we finally have a guy, Teacher J.M. Strauss. Welcome to the club. Yes. Then we want to thank Joshua Struthers. We also want to thank Big Checho, who's working on new art, by the way, which is I'm excited about. And then our cast. I want to thank our cast because you guys make this show amazing. Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, Joe Ray, DJ McGee. Yeah.
DJ.
And then we also need to thank some people behind the scenes, because they really help us out. Dorothy Fielden, Jackie Harris, and Penny McGee. Yeah. And lastly, I want to thank you, the listening audience. I really want to make sure that you know that we are grateful for your ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you.
Thanks for
listening.
I guess
watching
all
me.
of you, not just your ears. Honestly.
Yeah. Thanks for putting in the time.
Absolutely.
Even if you're just listening to us while you're doing the dishes. Hey,
Yeah.
that's something.
That's something.
It is something.
Exactly.
All right.
My my Twitch streams, even if people just drop in to say hi, that's even cool enough, you know? Like
Yep.
The fact that you took time out to take time with us, it's great.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. We heart you.
And cut.